Alright, I'm going to be starting this now. Uh, well, welcome to the ITR Games Part 2. Uh, Starting off with our contestants, we have me, the XL, with the sub-contestants being the XS, Project AUXL, and an infected. Railed team. AM Railed himself, Mug Railed, Evil Railed, Other Railed. Okay. I'm a newbie boy with himself, Imposter Jason, Gatling Chomper, the third place in last iteration, and Joey is Pro 2010L. Next up, we have Oiled One Plus Trip with upgraded Zomboss Time Travel, Ultimate Magnet Gatling, and the Red Bloom. Crypookie with Crypookie Explorer, Fake Pookie, Real Pookie. Pookie, not Pookie. Oh my gosh. Red Reel with Chuckles the Clown, Pickled Pepper, and Squash Spreader. Stevette's team with Bitsy, Wygor, and Pyro. Zabdi with Cherry Burst Mine, Titan Guardflower, and Pebble Shroom. Finally, the wild cards: a hallucination, a hamburger, the suggestion, and the sponsor. Without further ado, let's get into it. As players stand around the center, the game begins. Wygor runs away from the cornucopia. Newbie Boy runs away from the cornucopia. Real Pookie snatches a pair of eyes. Gatling Chomper runs away from the cornucopia. Other Railed and AUXL work together to drown Mug Railed. Joey runs away from the cornucopia. Cherry Burst Mine and Ultimate Magnet Gatling fight for a bag. Cherry Burst Mine strangles Ultimate Magnet Gatling with the strap and runs. XS runs away from the cornucopia. Pickled Pepper snatches a pair of eyes. The Suggestion runs away from the cornucopia. Bitsy runs away from the cornucopia. Red Rio and Stevette's fight the sponsor and the infected. The sponsor and the infected survive. Dang. A hallucination snatches a pair of eyes. Pyro runs away from the cornucopia. Railed runs away from the cornucopia. Zabdi runs away from the cornucopia. The Red Bloom runs away from the cornucopia. Evil Railed and Explorer fight for a bag. Evil Railed gives up and retreats. Oiled One gathers as much food as he can. XL overpowers Fake Pocky, killing him. Time Travel Zomboss runs away from the cornucopia. Pebbleshroom runs away from the cornucopia. Titan Guardflower runs away from the cornucopia. Squash Spreader cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Damn. Crypocky runs away from the cornucopia. Imposter Jason and Burger fight for a peg. Burger strangles Imposter Jason with the strap and runs. Chuckles runs away from the cornucopia. Just a minute here while I make sure this is all working. Alright, everything's working. And we continue on. Day 1-1. Chuckles goes hunting. Newbie Boy hunts for the tributes. Zebedee attacks Time Travel Zomboss, but he manages to escape. Pickled Pepper sets an explosive off, killing XS. A hallucination catches AUXL off guard and kills him. My team's not doing great. The sponsor discovers the river. Pebbleshroom injures himself. The suggestion chases Burger. Wygor attempts to climb a tree but falls on Cherryburst's mine, killing them both. Good one. Real Pocky sets off explosive off, killing Pyro and the infected. Day 1-1. My entire team's found good myself. Bitsy oiled one, the red bloom, on further tributes. Joey collects fruit from a tree. Explorer strangles railed with a rope. Other rail hunts for other tributes. Gatling Chomper camouflages himself in the bushes. Evil Rail questions his sanity. Titan Guardflower runs away from XL. Kaibuki dies from an infection. Proceed. 15 names are heard signaling their death. Mug Railed. AM Rails team. Ultimate Magnet Gatling, or 1 plus Drips team. Red Reel. Red Reels team. Stevettes team. Fake Pocky, Great Pocky's team. Squash Spreader, Red Reels team. Imposter Jason, I'm a Newbie Boys team. XS, DXL's team. AUXL, DXL's team. Wygor, Stevettes team. Cherryburst Mine, Zavidy's team. Pyro, Stevettes team. The Infected, XL's team. Railed, AM Rails team. Karpacky's team. Check on everyone's status. BXL, the last member of his team. 1 kill. In fact, I got 2 kills. Holy cow. Evil Railed and Other Railed remain in AM Railed team. The Other Railed with 1 kill. I'm a Newbie Boys team with only 1 dead. Imposter Jason and no kills. Oiled 1 plus team. Oiled 1 plus Drip. Upgraded Zomboss. And the Red Bloom alive. No kills. Karpacky's team. Karpacky Explorer. Real Pocky alive. Explorer with 1 kill. Real Pocky with 2 kills. Chuckle the Clown and Pickled Pepper on Red Reel's team. Pickled Pepper with 1 kill. Bitsy, last person on Stevettes team, no kills. Zabdi, Titan Guardflower, and Pebbleshroom alive. Cherryburst Mine dead with 1 kill. A Hallucination with 1 kill. Hamburger with 1 kill. The Suggestion with no kills. The Sponsor with 2 kills. All alive. Proceed. Night 1-1. The Gatling Chomper convinces time travel Zomboss to snuggle with him. A Hallucination throws a knife into the Red Bloom's head. Oiled One fends Rail Pocky, Chuckles, and Titan Guardflower away from his fire. The Suggestion and Explorer, Joey, Pickled Pepper, and Other Rail sleep in shifts. The Sponsor passes out from exhaustion. Pebbleshroom tries to sing himself to sleep. Newbie Boy, Evil Rail, and Zabdi sleep in shifts. XL catches Bitsy off and kills her. That is the best team gone. Berber cooks its food before putting its fire out. Gatling Chomper injures himself. Day 1-2. Pickled Pepper, Pebbleshroom, XL, Newbie Boy, and Evil Rail hunt for other tributes. Other Rail sprains his ankle while running away from Oiled One. Time travel Zomboss makes a wooden spear. The Suggestion stalks Explorer. Real Pocky receives an explosive from the Creator. Zappy explores the arena. Joey and Titan Guardflower hunt for other tributes. Burger receives a hatchet from the Creator. A Hallucination searches for firewood. The Sponsor tends to Chuckle's wounds. Proceed. 2 names are heard, signaling their death. The Red Bloom, Oiled One plus Drips team, Bitsy, Stevettes team. XL, 2 kills. Oiled One plus Drips team, only Oiled One plus Drip and upgraded Zomboss alive. Stevet's team lost. And that is all that has changed. Proceed. Night 1-2. Gatling Chomper catches the sponsor off and kills him. Chuckles tries to sing himself to sleep. Time Travel Zomboss tries to treat his infection. Zabby and Pebbleshroom tell stories about themselves to each other. Other railed, Joey, Explorer, Burger, and the Suggestion sleep in shifts. Evil Rail looks at the night sky. Newbie Boy goes to sleep. A hallucination tends to Pickle Pepper's wounds. Titan Flower destroys XL supplies while he is asleep. Is this targeting? Real Pocky stabs Oiled One while his back is turned. Day 1-3. Gatling Chopper receives clean water from the creator. Other Railed explores the arena. Time Travel Zomboss fishes. Newbie Boy stalks XL. Zabdy begs Explorer to kill him, but he refuses, keeping Zabdy alive. Joey suplexes the Suggestion, killing him. So much for all the glaze. Evil Railed questions his sanity. Real Pocky practices archery. Pickled Pepper attacks Chuckles, but he manages to escape. Burger constructs a shack. A hallucination goes hunting. Pebbleshroom attacks Titan Guardflower, but she manages to escape. 3 names are heard, signaling their death. The sponsor, wildcards. Oiled One plus Drip's team. The Suggestion, wildcards. Upgraded Zomboss time travel. The last one alive on Oiled One plus Drip's team. Gatling Chomper has a kill. A hallucination and a hamburger are what remain of wildcards. Proceed. Night 1-3. Explorer tries to sing himself to sleep. XL and Real Pocky hold hands. Pebbleshroom receives medical supplies from the creator. Time Travel Zomboss kills Newbie Boy with a sickle. As if Pito didn't have anything else. Evil Rail questions his sanity. A hallucination. Titan Guardflower, Burger, Chuckles, and Joey sleep in shifts. Other Railed and Pickle Pepper tell stories about themselves to each other. Gatling Chomper cooks his food before putting his fire out. Zabdy falls into a pit and dies. Titan Guardflower begs Real Pocky to kill her. He reluctantly obliges, killing Titan Guardflower. Day 1-4. Other Rail makes a slingshot. Burger searches for a water source. A hallucination picks flowers. Evil Rail dies from thirst. Pickled Pepper sets an explosion off, killing Time Travel Zomboss, Chuckles, and Explorer. Holy crap. Pebbleshroom discovers a cave. Joey tries to spear fish with a trident. XL receives an explosive from the creator. Gatling Chomper travels to higher ground. 7 names are heard, signaling their death. I'm a newbie boy. I'm a newbie boy's team. Zabdy's team. Titan Guardflower, Zabdy's team. Evil Railed, AM Rail's team. Time Travel Zomboss, Oiled One plus Drip's team. Chuckles, Red Real's team. Explorer, Krapuki's team. Other Railed is the last one left on AM Rail's team. Oiled One plus Drip loses. Real Pocky is the last one left on Kripocky's team with 4 kills. Pickled Pepper, the last one left on Red Real's team with also 4 kills. Pebbleshroom, the last one left on Zabdy's team, no kills. Proceed. Night 1-4. Pickled Pepper Real Pocky and Gatling Chompers cheerfully sing songs together. Burger tends to Pebbleshroom's wounds. A hallucination receives medical supplies from the creator. Joey is unable to convince XL to not kill him. I am vengeance, I have the best vengeance. Otherworld thinks about winning. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes' families. A hallucination decides not to go to the feast. Real Pocky decides not to go to the feast. Otherworld decides not to go to the feast. Burger decides not to go to the feast. Pebbleshroom decides not to go to the feast. Pickled Pepper convinces XL not to kill him, only to kill him instead. I was doing so good, bro. Gatling Chomper dies from an infection. Day 1-5. 6 contestants left. I can't even hide them. Pebbleshroom defeats Pickled Pepper in a fight. It's a tongue twister, but spares his life. Burger kills Real Pocky with a sickle. Otherworld diverts a hallucination's attention and runs away. We're going to edit this real quick. Place your bets. Proceed. 4 names are heard, signaling their death. Joey, I'm a newbie boys team. XL, XL's team. Gatling Chomper, I'm a newbie boys team. Real Pocky, Great Pocky's team. XL loses. AM Railed team, other railed, last one alive. I'm a newbie boy, loses. Oiled on plus drip, loses. Great Pocky's team, loses. Red Reel's team, loses. Stevette's team, loses. Zapdy's team, only Pebbleshroom is left alive. I'm missing someone. Ah, Red Wheel's not lost. He has Pickle Pepper with 5 kills. And wild cards with a hallucination and a hamburger. The final 5. Proceed. Burger receives an explosive from the creator. A hallucination repeatedly stabs other rail to death with sighs. Didn't he grab those? Finally, some continuity. Pickled Pepper poisons Pebbleshroom's drink. He drinks it and dies. The final 3. Pickled Pepper, a hallucination, and hamburger. Day 1-6. Burger questions its sanity. Pickled Pepper thinks about home. A hallucination explores the arena. 2 names are heard signaling their death. Other railed. Am railed team. Pebbleshroom. Zapdy's team. Pickled Pepper now has 6 kills. He's up against the 2 wild cards. I will say, if Pickled Pepper does not win, I'm running this back. Night 1-6. Pickled Pepper cooks his food before putting his fire out. Burger and a hallucination hold hands. Burger begs for Pickled Pepper to kill it. He reluctantly obliges, killing a burger. A hallucination hunts for other tributes. The final 2. Pickled Pepper and a hallucination. One name is heard, signaling their death. Hamburger. Proceed.
Pickled Pepper dies trying to escape the arena.
Night 1-7. ITR's last man standing is a hallucination. Ain't even real. Well, look at the placements. A hallucination in first place, Pickled Pepper in second place, and a hamburger in third place. Red Reel will get the event winner role, but we will be running this back. Pebble Shroom, 4th place. Other Rail, 5th place. Real Pocky, 6th place. Not going to list everyone off. The Suggestion in 17th place. And Muggereld in last place. Proceed. This is the summary. Team placements, wild cards, Red Reel, Zabdi, AM Rail, Cryplock Pocky, I'm a Newbie Boy, DXL, Oiled One Plus Trip, and CVETs. Kills 7 Pickled Pepper. Nobody even came close. This wasn't